Today, we're excited to get a taste of what's to come at this year's Twin Cities Veg Fest. The event is the biggest of its kind here in the Midwest, and we're talking a wide array of tasty plant-based dishes to enjoy. There's also music, games, giveaways, and the best part, it is free for everyone to attend.
And Sierra Carter will be one of the people offering some tasty food at the festival this year. She is the founder of Heal Minneapolis, which is a cafe here in town. And welcome, Sierra. I know a lot of people are really excited about this festival.
So excited.
Can you tell us what makes it so special?
Because I think our goal is just to get people to have more vegetables on their plate. So I think just a day to celebrate the culture, music, fun, community. It's always cool to get together.
I feel like my wife heard that part. Get more vegetables on people's plates.
Creatively at that, okay?
And that's what stands out to me, too, because we're seeing how creative this food is. We'll get to that in a moment. But we mentioned the term plant-based eating. What does that exactly mean?
Plant-based isn't necessarily you're a vegetarian or a vegan. It's just to say, like, you live a lifestyle with plant-forward. So making sure, again, like, instead of having meat as your entree, you maybe have vegetables as your entree, meat as a side, or just completely plant-based, which is all vegetables, no fake meats. Vegan doesn't always mean healthy, so plant-based is a little bit more healthier for you.
Ah, okay.
I know it's become really, really popular in recent years. How did you discover this, or how did you become focused on plant-based?
So I actually used to have a condition called PCOS, where I didn't have regular menstrual cycles, and I went completely vegan and cured myself of that naturally. So understanding what type of hormones and things are in the meats and how it affects the body, I just got super interested into that.
And how long ago was this?
About 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. And so clearly you saw there are benefits to plant-based eating.
Mental health, your overall well-being, but then also just like your skin. I always say I have glowing skin, so I always credit to the plant.
How do you make it fun? Because for those that might not be plant-based, plant-forward, or as into vegetables, it can feel like there can be boring recipes. I'm not seeing that here,
Yes.
but how do you find that creativity to really bring the flavors out?
Travel has always been really cool, and also just digging into what I'm used to. Like our bowl here is Mississippi. It's called Mississippi Bay. My dad is from Mississippi, so this is basically food we grew up making without putting meat in it. So it's like pretty cool.
I noticed okra here. Is that like a...
Okra goes with black eyed peas. That's a Mississippi staple. Something I grew up on, yep. So we have the collard greens, black eyed peas, but we also just make it very beautiful. So we try to have a lot of different colors that contrast. Red always contrasts with green. And then just drizzles of sauces and things like that. Just have fun with it.
What's the big piece in the middle here?
That's a tostone. That's like a Dominican plantain. Just to add like a different component to it as well.
It almost looks like, I thought it was like potatoes or something.
No, it's a plantain with a little avocado sausage.
I love all these ingredients, and you said your father is down from Mississippi. Is this? Did you grow up eating a lot of plant-based? Obviously, right?
Lots of vegetables. Yep, a lot of people in my family are gardeners. I grew up going into the back, getting greens with my dad, cleaning them with them. So just like, yeah, we grew up eating just like this. Obviously with meat, I grew up eating meat as well, but now it's just kind of like we get creative with the side as well.
Tell us about your cafe. We hear it has an interesting backstory.
Yep, so it's a faith-based healing cafe, if you will. We have 130 bulk herbs. It's also an incubator for different plant-based businesses in the area as well. It's just like a safe space for community to come together, get really good food, no MSG, no fake meats, no fake cheeses. We try to make everything in-house with a lot of soul, a lot of prayer, a lot of good vibes.
I love it.
Yep.
So you've been there a year. How has it been for you and your team then?
Oh, it's been just beautiful. It's been a blessing. A lot of learning things. I come from the music industry, so I didn't grow up in food, but it's been really cool.
All right.
Congratulations.
We got one more item here.
Yep, so that's our
pretty familiar looking.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's our jerk nachos. So we do jerk mushrooms with a house-made nacho average sauce and avocado crema, and then our tomatoes, onion, cilantro. It's pretty cool.
So when you do the mushrooms, it gives it sort of that meaty texture, right?
And we marinate them overnight in a nice Caribbean jerk vibe. It's pretty good.
I feel like I'm at the state fair again.
I know. Just last week. Can you tell us where you're located?
Yep, so we're on the corner of 42nd and Lindale, North Minneapolis. Again, it's called Heal. It means herbs eats all love. Lots of stuff. This right here is an elderberry lemonade with our house-made elderberry syrup.
I love it. Thank you so much, Sierra, for joining us today, and good luck on the festival this weekend.
Thank you.
Twin Cities Veg Fest is happening, it's a week from Sunday on September 17th, not this weekend, September 17th. You can find all the fun at Harriet Island Park from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. It is free to attend, and if you would like to visit Heal Minneapolis, you heard Sierra, you can find it, the cafe at the corner of 42nd and Lindale Avenue North.